Hello, and welcome to the show. I'm David Dickinson, the Duke, and this is The Real Deal. It's the show where we help members of the public to sell their antiques and collectibles and go away with the very best price. Now, today, the show comes to you from Bridlington in East Yorkshire.
Coming up today...
He looks a bit startled, doesn't he, Haley? You know, sort of.
Our dealers may not always know what they've got.
Who knows what it is? It could be a long-lost master, or could be worth very little.
But they know what they like when they see it.
It's a little bit flash, but I like a little bit of flash.
It wouldn't be for everyone's taste, but hey, I'm not everyone.
Although that doesn't mean that they get what they want.
You put another 20 down, and then we've got a deal.
I'd like a deal at 100, I'm afraid.
£40.
Nah, not 9 carat gold.
No.
There'll be plenty of girls in Brighton looking for a ring like that.
I agree with him.
You agree with him? Well, of course you agree with him. He's telling me to put my money down.
We've not long opened the doors.
Gosh, in good condition, aren't they?
But the den is already attracting some very unusual items.
It's a decorative thing, but it's not worth a great deal, probably around 20 to 40 pounds.
And our dealers can't wait to get started.
I've seen a really nice ugly lamp. I love an ugly lamp.
Whatever floats your boat, Alice. Our Stuart loves a bit of quirk. What have you got?
I'm a great fan of William Tonks merchandise.
I presume he's talking about your mirror, Julie.
Yes, I brought in a William Tonks 1903 brass mirror.
He was one of the best brass founders in Birmingham in the second half of the 19th century.
Sounds like your luck's in, Julie. How much are you looking for?
Obviously as much as possible, but hopefully in the region of around about £200.
Stuart?
I could speak for a couple of hours on him and his goods.
Ah, we'll get back to you on that, Stuart.
I've always liked mirrors, well worth looking into, mirrors. I thought I might get a laugh out of you, but never mind. OK, right.
A bit slow, don't we?
Tell me how you've acquired it and what you know about it.
I inherited it from my mum, who passed away a year and a half ago. And I know it's William Tonks. I know it's circa 1903.
1903, OK, yeah.
The only thing that I do have concerns about is, because it's heavy, it's been off the wall a few times. It has a few tiny dings on the candle sconces. But apart from that, I think for 100 and something years old, it's in quite good condition.
Good. It is known as a wall sconce, and it would have been one of a pair originally, so it would have been sold as a pair. You're quite right about the age of it. This is late 19th century, running into probably the 1920s, and it was at the end of the candle era, if you like.
Yes.
It was, the electricity was coming in, and this was one of the sort of last things, really, in a way, that in fashion kept it going. But do you know the idea of a candle sconce and a mirror?
Yes, it's to reflect the light from the candles.
So wherever you had a mirror in those days, if you could have some form of lighting, which would have only been oil and candle up until the 1900, it did throw the light around the room. So a lot of people may not know that. It's brass, it's good cast brass, and it's a very good example with these swags. It's interesting to see that they do slide off. William Tonks you referred to as the maker, a favourite maker of mine. Very, very good quality. And even though the back might be loose, let's have him over so we can all see. Up on the top here, you've got WT&S, 4 William Tonks and Sons of Birmingham, a registered number here, and this is their Rising Sun mark. So it's always a sun logo with WT&S. So I could talk hours about on William Tonks. Great brass founder, and great quality. You brought it along here to sell it. Have you got something in mind you're going to spend this on?
I think I will put it towards a memorial bench to commemorate my mum and dad.
Well done, yeah. OK, I'm going to have a go at buying it. I do like it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, £160.
Do you see many mirrors by William Tonks?
I see a lot of things by
Do
William
you?
Tonks because he's a favourite maker of mine.
Yeah, a lot of things, but mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 2 wall sconces by William Tonks in the shop on display at the moment. I haven't got one the same as this, and it is a...
It's a really good example.
Yeah, I can't argue with anything you say about it because it's good.
I was hoping for a little bit more.
£180. We'll see what David's got to say, shall we?
Thank you.
Well, what David's got to say is you sat down with the right man. It's got marks for William Tonks, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
I can also tell you that our dealer here is quite a fan of William Tonks.
Oh, yeah.
And likes to buy that type of material. I've got £100 to £200. There is £180 on the table. I don't think you can do any better than that price. If you went to the auction, you might not get 200. You might, but you might not. And then there would be commissions to be taken out. So on the day, I think with our estimation of 1 to 2, I think that is not a bad offer.
Thank you.
OK, well, thank you, David. You've heard what David's had to say. £180 on the table. Do we have a deal?
We do. It should buy a commemorative bench. Remember Mum and Dad.
Nice way of dealing with it, isn't it? Super. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very happy. Thank you, Stuart.
On reflection, it was well worth looking into.
Oh, dear, that's awful.
I can see me making a profit. On reflection, I'm very happy what I paid.
Moving swiftly on.
OK.
Thank you very much.
We're needed over at Cheryl Hayton's table next.
Carrot seed makes the eyesight better.
Well, time to put your healthy snack away because Peter's brought in a pair of watches and he wants your money.
I'd like to get around £200. One's definitely a lot nicer. My granddad's one is a lot nicer. The other one's been a bit abused over the years, I think.
Shh, Cheryl might not have noticed.
I think one's been through the wars.
Nothing gets past our Cheryl. It must be all those carrots.
So you've brought some watches along today?
Yep, they were my granddad's watches. He retired early 80s, late 70s. They'd be sitting in the bottom of my cupboard doing nothing, so thought, let's release some cash.
Bring them along.
Bring them along.
Is this the original box? They've always been in this box?
As far as I know.
If I may, I'm just going to turn it over. They've got inscription on the back. So is that Staveley?
Yeah, Staveley. It's, if you look on the front of the box,
Yeah.
Staveley Chemicals.
OK, yes.
That's the company he worked all his life. He got a company house, etc., etc. So when he retired, they gave him...
this was a retirement gift then. And this is your grandfather. He is
J.A. Rogers.
So, oh right. So I've got Mr. Bird here.
Yeah. The John Arthur Rogers one, that one.
Yeah.
Is my granddad's.
I'm glad you picked that one up and the face fell off.
That one was my granddad's.
OK.
And that one was his friend's, I'm guessing.
So that one's in pretty good condition then. Is it going?
Yeah, they both work.
Has the strap always been missing?
Yeah, I've never had the straps.
OK. And this one, we've got a bit of discoloration here on the face, whether that's because the glass is just missing on there. 9-carat gold. Again, so this is your grandfather's then, so that was...
John Arthur Rogers, so that's him.
They're a nice thing, but unfortunately lots of people are not wearing watches, and if they are, they're liking a bit bigger, they're liking chronographs or, you know, multi-dials and things like that. These are about 30s, but they're wanting like that magic name, like the Rolex and things like that. But they've still got a value. I'm going to put some money down.
OK.
See what you think. You know the way the show works, if you don't like my money, you've always got the choice that you can have a day in sale room with David and try your luck there. But, OK, so 20, 30, £40.
Nah, not 9-carat gold. There's more money in the metal.
£60.
No, way away.
Way away.
Way away.
Crikey. £80.
Right now.
Still way away.
Still way away.
So, shall we ask David? He likes a watch or two.
OK.
Well, funny you should say that, but I don't know this name, Trebex. They're Swiss movements. They're 9-carat gold. So there is a price for the precious metal of both those, and that is 200. We have an estimate of 150 to 200 pounds for the two watches. But I've just been through this with my people. That could be put to the melt for 100 pounds, which would leave that one. That's got issues. It needs a strap on it, and it needs a new face, I think. There was some marking on the face. And then that could be a watch probably worth 150 pounds, 170 pounds. But even if they were both put to precious metal, just for the metal, there's 200 quid's worth there. Watches are doing well in the sale room. I can't say this is a brand that's going to jump out at you, but there still is a certain amount of gold in there.
Well, I'm quite surprised what David had to say, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought that the scrap value, to be honest, was almost worth more than the watch, to be honest. I find it difficult to get an accurate reading because of the works, etc., and the face and things, but that's what the independents are saying. But, you know, I think I'd maybe like to go with my gut feeling.
OK.
I could be very, very wrong. They like it when I'm wrong. How about, then, I don't know if I can tempt you, Pete. I'm going to take that away.
OK.
I know it's not what they're saying, but I find that gold estimate, I'm not quite so sure if I believe them. There's 120 pounds, that's what I'd like to offer you.
Yeah, that, I think I'd rather take it to auction for that because, you know, if the scrap value is 200, then it's...
I don't blame you. I think it's worth the gamble.
Let's put another £30 on the table.
So you do a deal at 150?
150 and yours.
So I'm going to have a gamble, you're going to have a gamble.
Yep.
We're going to have a gamble.
Let's do it.
Go on, then. I like a gamble. 150, Cheryl's having a gamble, Pete's having a gamble, and we've got a deal.
Excellent.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Well done, Peter. Not sure how you did it.
Well, I just asked for a bit more. They kept going.
I don't like losing, so I stuck the money down. We'll see.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. I always thought I was going to get the money. Great.
Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
Don't be mean.
I'm itching to get the cash out.
I hope you've got a lot.
£200. You've got to stop me when there's enough up there.
Don't you worry, I'll do that.
OK.
Well, most of them are busy.
Just me doing my nails.
Don't worry, we'll come back to you later, Alice.
Hi, I'm Tim.
In the meantime, Hayley's brought in a portrait for Timmy.
This is a picture we bought from our local charity shop. Paid around about £40 for it, and we're hoping to get around about £100 for it.
What do you think, Tim?
Who knows what it is? It could be a long-lost master, or, you know, could be worth very little. I don't know, so let's just see what happens.
Better make your mind up quick.
He looks a bit startled, doesn't he, Hayley? You know, sort of...
A bit like a rabbit.
He's got... I find that a very unusual pose for a portrait, sort of like off to one side.
All right, yeah.
So how did you acquire it, Hayley?
Well, me and my husband, we like going around antique shops and second-hand shops, and that's where we picked
So
it
you just
up.
bought it, yeah?
Yeah,
And did you buy it because you liked it?
We liked the frame more than... We did have something in mind to put in the frame.
So you were going to replace him then?
Yes.
What do you know about the painting then, Hayley?
We've not found out much about the painting at all, other than it's German. There are some dates on the back, and one of the words says grandfather.
So obviously it's someone's grandfather. Whoever's painted it is an accomplished painter. This is a professional portrait painter. And when you look at how he's attired, so we're probably dating this painting to about 1890.
Yeah.
He's obviously a man of wealth because he's in evening clothes.
Yeah.
So he's not, you know, like a farmer or a workman or something like that. So he's probably, or his wife or his family, have commissioned this portrait by whoever this artist is.
Well, we weren't even sure that was the initial. We thought it'd maybe been put on after.
No. I think,
yeah, we have.
No, I think that
since.
definitely is the initial of the artist, and it's got a little bit of sort of an impressionist look, hasn't it?
Okay.
It's a really hard thing to value, this Haley. Really, really hard, because we don't know anything about the artist, so it's a tricky one to value.
Okay.
But I'll have a go.
Okay.
I quite like it. I think it's got a look. Definitely got a look.
Yeah.
£50.
No.
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 £100, Haley.
I'll say no, see if you'll go a little bit more.
I think, and I'm not trying. You can have £100 if you want to sell it.
Yeah.
I think that you might be best in auction, only because you're opening it up to a wider audience, really. So, £100 is my offer.
No, I'll go to auction.
Gonna go to auction.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good luck.
Confident then, are we, Hayley?
I think we'll get that all day long. I think we'll get the £100 all day long.
And even Tim agrees.
If I'd have bought it, that's exactly what I'd have done with it, put it straight into auction.
Over at the sale room, Hayley's sticking by her decision.
At the end of the day, the picture only cost me £40, so anything I make above that will be profit for me.
How does auctioneer Jeremy Wood rate her chances?
What will sell this almost as much as anything else is the fact that it's a fantastic quality frame, and I think we will beat that offer.
If we sell this, what are you going to do with the money?
Oh, just maybe put it towards a holiday.
OK. But you've already been having a holiday. I hear you came up last night.
We did.
And had a night in a hotel.
Yeah.
And your wedding anniversary is...
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So there's been a bit of a romantic evening this evening. Is that right?
That's it, yeah. So maybe spend it on that.
Say no more. So, you know, a bit of dancing tonight, going out for dinner, maybe a little bit of drinking.
I
maybe.
think there will be, yeah.
OK. Sounds all right to me. So, Tim's offer, I think, was a realistic offer. You might get lucky. It's a nice frame. Let's see what happens over there.
We move on to the pictures with this super German bust-length portrait in this very, very impressive giltwood and gesso frame. We can start this lot at £80. At £80, I'm bid for it.
Good start.
£80, I'm bid internet, thank you, 85, thank you. £90, 95, 100, thank you. At £100, I'm bid for it now.
It's right on the money, it's £100.
£100. All done and finished then at £100.
Could do with a bit more because of the commission.
Again, she up to ladies' bid then at £100. Have you all done? Finished and selling then at £100.
OK, we got £100. Now, on the day, Tim Hogarth offered you £100. You said no.
Yes.
And there would have been no deduction of commission. You're now going home with £82 because that's the commission taken off the 100. But the good news is you paid 40.
Yes.
Wasn't that long ago. And so there we are.
Let's not be smug, Tim.
Your first offer's your best offer, Haley. You should have taken my £100. Now you see you're a little bit down.
I don't think she is.
I'm really pleased with what we've got today, and it's still double what we originally paid for it.
So there, Timmy. Meanwhile, David has found a couple of lovely ladies in the sale room.
I found something which I'm going to describe as a pair of Bobby Dazzlers, and it really has taken my fancy. What we've got here is a pair of portraits. They are superbly painted. I'm looking at them and thinking they're probably sisters. The date would be round about the latter part of the 19th century into the early part of the 20th century. Now, they are signed down here, and the name is Elliot and Fry. Well, it doesn't ring any bells to me, but I've done a quick bit of research, and they were a photographic company. Now, if you were very wealthy, you would probably have an artist paint you a free-hand portrait, and that, in its day, would have been a very, very expensive commission. What this company was doing is they were doing a type of process. They were using a negative and they were printing the negative on opaque glass. And then they had, obviously, some amazing artists on their books, and they would paint over the negative. The same thing happens in porcelain factories, where you have printing and then filling in of paintwork, but these are absolutely superb. If they were freehand portraits, I'd value them now at probably 2,000 or 3,000 quid. What they're saying is £300 to £500. Now, even I'm thinking, what are they going to bring? I really don't know. But I think if they brought within the framework of 300 to 500, I think they would be very realistic. So I'm going to say, for you today, do you like them? Have you got a place for them? Get out and buy them. Because no one will ever know that they've had a process behind them. They are still hand-painted. And in my opinion, they are fabulous.
Well, let's see if the bidders agree.
Very, very interesting pair of over-painted photographic negatives. There we are. I can start this lot at £150, thank you. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 220, 240, 260. At £260, I'm bid now. 280 do I see? At 260. All done and finished then at 260, 280 now. Got £280, I'm bid for them then at 280.
They're at 280.
I shan't dwell, don't mistake it, they're selling. I'm selling them at 280.
Tell you what, I think somebody got themselves a nice bargain.
Good spot, David. Next up, we've got a pair of pictures with royal connections. Did they come from an ancestral home then, Phil?
They were thrown into a skip, basically, so I went to see the landlord and he says, yes, you can have them.
OK. And how much do you think they're worth?
Well, I would have thought £40. But with them being hand-painted, they're most probably a bit more.
Well, Stuart reckons he's got the perfect buyers in mind already.
I might have a good customer, actually, with the Royals. You never know. They do pass by occasionally.
Really?
I'll put them in the window if I buy them.
Good luck with that plan, Stuart.
I'm hoping you can tell me how you've acquired them and what you know about them, apart from the fact we can see they're two painted boards of Windsor and Windsor Castle.
That's correct.
I'm assuming they're a pub sign or restaurant sign.
Well, they're a pub sign, basically.
So where did you get them from?
That was from the Windsor Public House or Windsor Crescent.
So it's a public house?
Correct.
In where? In Windsor?
Bridlington, yes.
So it's a local
pub
in Bridlington.
Correct.
And is it still going?
Yes, it is, yes.
OK.
And he took them down, Stuart, basically, and he put a smaller one up, and that's when he...
Great, OK. So these are the old ones that got taken down?
Correct.
And you acquired them?
Correct.
Parts of the work are very good. Other parts are sort of average, but this is extremely good work, and they're obviously hand-painted, so someone's gone to a lot of trouble to do them. So this AB chap, to me, it means anybody. OK? But,
well, yeah.
But he's used good acrylic paints, and he obviously did that on a commission for a job for the pub. And one was behind the other, so they were on a two-sided pub sign.
Correct, yes.
And why you bought one along today?
To sell, basically.
To sell them, for the right price?
Yes.
OK. Well, they're not enormously old. They're very difficult to tell how old they are, except they are on plywood, so they were made for outside, and I suspect fairly recently. It's difficult to say, but they could be 50s, they could be 20 years old, they could be 40 years old. I do like pub signs, but normally the ones I buy are a lot older. Yeah. But I can see the work that's gone into these, and I will have a go at buying them, and let's see.
And we'll see how we go.
It's not going to send you on holiday abroad anywhere, but let's have a go, OK? 20, 40, 60, 80, £100. You're looking for inspiration?
I'll tell you what, Stuart, you put another 20 down and then we've got a deal.
I'd like a deal at 100, I'm afraid. That's the price.
And that's basically £50 per picture. And the choice is mine now.
Well, your choice. £100 on the table, that's my price.
And I'll accept the offer.
We have a deal?
Yes, we have a deal, Stuart. OK.
Well done. Thank you very much.
That's pretty good for something you found in a skip, Phil.
I only wanted £40, but I got 100. Now that is the real deal.
Stuart's still hopeful about those local royals.
I've got some good customers on my patch for Windsor. No names mentioned.
Yeah, right. We believe you.
Little coffee set, it's worth £25–30.
The market for ceramics is not particularly buoyant at the moment.
Right. More royal connections up next. No, not you, Cheryl. Although you are real deal royalty, of course. So, what treasured item have you brought in then, Valerie?
I wanted to come down to Dickinson's Real Deal, so I had a look what there were in my cabinet and I thought, oh, I'll take that.
Fair enough. So what do you want for it then?
Well, I'm hoping to get roughly £100 and I will haggle with the dealer. I won't let it go for nothing.
Well, I like Crown Derby. Not everybody's taste. It's a little bit flash, but I like a little bit of flash.
Oh, I say.
Tell me what you've brought today.
Well, I brought this Crown Derby Ewing.
OK, and how did you come to own this?
It was a gift about 19 years ago.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You must have some nice friends or relatives.
Well, we did have a public house and we was leaving, and I think it was given to me as a present for being there a few years.
So quite sentimental then?
Yes, yes.
So why are you thinking of selling it?
Well, it was in my china cabinet and I see Dickinson's Real Deal on telly a lot and I wanted to come down, so I thought, what can I take? I'll take that.
Lovely. So you brought something very nice quality. This is something that I like and I've dealt in for many years. As you said, it's Royal Crown Derby. Beautiful gold leaf here, and this pattern is called the Imari pattern, 1128 Imari pattern. This pattern has been made since the early 1800s, and it's still made today. It's that popular. It's called Imari, so you can hear the Far Eastern sort of influence that when people were travelling, it became very, very popular to have things from the Far East. It was so interesting for us back here in Britain. So lots of the porcelain factories started to copy this Imari pattern in lots of different things, tea services, vases, ewers like this. People found it, you know, beautiful and very fashionable as well. I'm going to turn it upside down now and just have a look at the mark here. So you've got the Royal Crown Derby mark here, and you've got the 1128, which is the pattern, and you've got these numerals here. We've got the XL, and I think it's a 11. This is probably from the 1970s to 80s, I would have thought this will have been produced. This will have been made in Derby at Osmaston Road.
Right.
This gold leaf will have been done by hand, and all this cross-patterning here will have been done by hand, whereas today it will just be by printing. Not as nice. So, a nice quality piece. I can't imagine how much this was in the 70s or 80s. It's going to be something that hasn't probably gone up. It's maybe come down a bit, so I hope I'm not going to disappoint you too much. Have you got an idea of what you'd like for it?
Yes, I have, yes.
OK, right. Let's get the cash out, Valerie, see what we can do. And what are you going to do with the cash, then, if I did manage to buy it from you today? Any plans for that?
Well, I've got to have my garden put nice because somebody's laid it down with flags onto soil, and you can't see the flags for weeds. So, so I'm taking up and putting down properly.
OK, so let's start off with a £50.
No.
OK. How about then 60?
No. No, a little bit more.
70?
No.
It's a real definite no, Valerie.
No.
You're expecting all these flagstones, aren't you? I don't know.
Put at least a dozen of them down.
80?
No.
What if... Let's take those away, then. I'm going to really tempt you. because I'd like to buy this. Said I like a bit of flash. There's £100. That must buy a few paving stones for you.
Well.
You're still not looking too excited?
Yeah, can you do a little bit more?
Shall we ask David what he thinks?
Yes.
I think he's coming.
Right.
Hello, David.
Hello, David. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
Well, I've just spoke to my independent valuers. Now, this is a very fine object, a very beautiful object. It's always been very, very popular. The quality is without saying. It's wonderful quality, but I have a 70 to 120.
Right.
It's going through a difficult period, not only this style of porcelain, but all porcelain in the auction at the moment. £100 is on the table. If you went to the auction and got the £120, which they indicate, and that's only the independent valuer's considered valuation, it's not a guarantee, you would still only come away with about £100. So I'm going to say to you, I don't think it's worth a gamble. It's a beautiful object. It will have cost a lot more money when it was bought, but £100 today is well and truly its value on the open market.
Well, that's a first. He hasn't told me off for not putting enough money on the table.
Right.
So there's £100. I think that's a good bid, Valerie. So the ball's in your court. What would you like to do?
I'll take the 100. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for bringing it along.
That's going towards having my garden done.
Well done, Valerie. You stuck out for that £100 you wanted. You must be pleased.
Oh, very happy.
Valerie, you drove a hard deal there today, but hope you get your garden looking spick and span.
We've had a busy day here in Bridlington.
10, 15, £20, something like that.
We've had all sorts of treasures through the doors.
That's cracking quality.
It is, yeah.
And our dealers have been pushed to their limits.
I'm not going to get far on that, am I?
Do you want the shirt off my back? And
No, it don't suit me, that colour.
Hi, Liz. I'm Alice. Nice to meet you.
Finally, it's Alice's turn to dig deep. Liz has brought in this diamond and emerald ring, and she wants the big bucks.
I'm looking for between £500 and £600, hopefully £600, and I will give the money to my 2 grandchildren.
It's got that je ne sais quoi.
Oh la la.
I really like this ring because it's so unusual. It wouldn't be for everyone's taste, but hey, I'm not everyone.
You said it.
So, tell me about what you've brought in.
I brought my late mother's diamond and emerald ring.
Right.
It was a present from my father back in 1987 for their anniversary, a surprise present. As you can see, it's quite a flamboyant ring.
It is, yeah.
Which my mother was, and I'm not.
Right.
And I've had it in a drawer for 8 years now, and the time has come to part with it.
OK, fair enough. And do you know where your father bought it from?
Yes, in the lanes in Brighton.
Oh, really?
So I was with him.
Hey, that's so funny, because that's where I live. So that's probably where it would be returned to.
Right. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, lovely, yeah. I mean, it's a really interesting ring. It's very like a Marmite ring, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
You'll either really love it,
Yes.
treasure it, or be not your thing whatsoever.
Exactly.
I mean, I was going to say I don't think it's English. It might have been some kind of an import into Brighton. Just because of the way that it's sat, it's not very kind of quintessential or traditional. I mean, it almost looks kind of Italian, doesn't it? It could be really old, or it could be 1980s, like you said when you bought it from. Yeah. I mean, if it was any kind of age, I would guess it would be kind of 1950s.
Right.
But I actually think just by the setting, it doesn't look like it is at all. I think it looks like it was 80s, so probably new when bought.
Yes, I almost certain it was new, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah. I mean, the diamonds are really lovely. There don't seem to be any damage or anything like that. Does she wear it regularly?
All the time.
And it says 18 carat in there, quite clearly. So, yeah, I mean, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because I'm not sure whether I love it. And I'm not sure how sellable it is, just because of how outlandish it is, really. Do you remember how much your dad paid for it?
I'm not sure. I think it was about 1,800.
Yeah.
2,000.
And have you got a figure in mind about how much you'd like? That's very
I've thought about
definite.
it for 8 years, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So should we talk about some money?
Yes, please.
Yeah. $50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. What do you think about that?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Time for Alice to dig deep.
Give me a ballpark. Do I need to
A lot
get a lot more money out?
Quite a bit more, yes, please.
Okay. So that's 350 and then 400.
No, I'd want quite a bit more than that.
Okay, well, I think David's about to put his...
Well,
OK.
we've had a look at this ring. I mean, it is quite a showy ring. There's a lot for your money there. I've got an estimate at 5 to 7, which I have to say I think is quite realistic. It's a showy-looking ring. Now, we've got a decent start here. What's on the table? 400 quid?
400, yeah.
I would think it's worth a bit more than that.
I do, definitely.
I mean, what we've got to consider here is, what will it make in the auction? Will it sell? What is the commission to be deducted? If it made the 7, you'd have just over 100 quid to take off. I think that's probably where it's worth, somewhere in that 5 to 600 pounds. So, going to leave you with this young lady here.
Thank you very much.
She's in Brighton. There'll be plenty of girls in Brighton with their chaps looking for a ring like that. Not a lot of money for what is there. It puts on a big show for not a lot of money.
Some wise words from the Duke.
Definitely. I agree with him.
You agree with him? Well, of course you agree with him. He's telling me to put more money down. OK, I'll see what I can do. Obviously, I've got to make a little bit myself. It's 450, 500.
A little bit more, I would like. I can hear my mother saying a bit more.
A bit more. I know. Mothers don't always know best, you know. What do you think about 520?
If you could round it up a bit more.
To 521?
No, a bit more than that. More like 550.
I don't think I can go to 550.
You don't?
Just because I need to... I think I know what I would pay as a dealer, what someone I know might pay from me.
Yep.
So you can... It's completely up to you. You can go with David or...
Not another 10?
Not today.
No.
It's up to you.
I think I will take the 520,
520?
please. Yes.
OK, brilliant. That's great news. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Alice. I'm sure my grandchildren will be very happy with the results.
Proud owner of a very sparkly ring. I'm taking the ring back to where it belongs, where it was first bought, Brighton's Lanes.
I think you, the sellers, were terrific.
Oh, very happy.
Valerie, you drove a hard deal there today.
That's going towards having my garden done.
I only wanted £40, but I got 100.
You took on our dealers and beat them at their own game.
I just asked for a bit more. They kept going.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. I always thought I was going to get the money.
I'm really pleased with what we've got today, and it's double what we originally paid for it.
Thanks, Alice.
That is the real deal.
And that's what this show is all about. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. I'll see you. Don't be late.